So Team Sonic Racing is a game I've wanted to give my thoughts on for quite some time now, so I thought this would be the perfect video to do so. And my one main issue with this game, I have one issue that I'm seeing throughout the game, and I know we've not seen a lot of the game so far, but if the game keeps up this trend, then I don't think it's going to be nearly as good as the last sumo digital racing game, Sonic Racing Transformed. That was a fantastic game that had amazing fucking tracks and set pieces. So let's just get straight into this video and why I think this game might not be nearly as good and my big concern with the game before it releases. So my biggest concern with this game is actually kind of a similar issue to what happened with Sonic Forces. So with Sonic Forces, you play through the levels, it's fine, and not only are they too short, but you don't interact with anything. All you do is run on this path to the end with nothing really taking advantage of what the stage is about. I'll give you an example. Sunset Heights. That stage is excellent in terms of visual variety. It has massive Death Egg robots in the background, you've got debris falling from the sky, and what do you do as the player? You run through a corridor, and that's it. You don't dodge debris, you don't dodge through Death Egg robots, you don't defeat any Death Egg robots, it's just a straight linear path to the end of the stage. And that is my biggest issue with this game. Not that it's linear necessarily, but the fact that there's really nothing to interact with the stages so far. So Planet Wisp, which is called Wisp Circuit, it's just a regular racetrack, aka like Mario Kart. And people are like, oh, it is just like the other racing games, you shouldn't be complaining. But Sonic Racing Transformed actually was fantastic in this regard, because it had the stages changing every single lap and you interacting with them. So let's say you're racing on this path, lap 1, lap 2, bam, it fucking breaks and you go into a flying section. Things like that is what made those stages have variety. It made them memorable, made them super fun and engaging. It was like each track in the game had its own little story. It was really cool, and my biggest concern with Team Sonic Racing is that it doesn't have that. It's just going to be racetracks, with the only real difference being the level theme and like what the aesthetics and everything. Like if you could probably slap the racetrack Planet Wisp Circuit onto any other level and it'll still be the same, and that's the big issue. I like things when you interact with the proper big set pieces. That's why Sonic Forces wasn't great, and it's why Generations was really fucking good, because you did have set pieces to interact with, like Modern Green Hill Zone. You're running away from that massive ass chopper, you're going into the caves, and then let's say Sky Sanctuary, you got platforms falling around everywhere, drifting through that spiral thing at the end. It's things like that that make the levels really interesting, really engaging. And then like City Escape, you're running away from the gun truck, or sliding down the fucking streets on a fucking skateboard. It's so fucking cool, and that's what I feel like this game needs. And granted, this is the first level of the game, can't really judge the whole game off of that. But then we saw a tiny glimpse, and I don't know if we can judge this or not, we saw a tiny glimpse of Rooftop Run. But it was only in CGI form, but from what I could see, there was really nothing. It was just a random racetrack in the sky. There was nothing there, nothing to resemble Rooftop Run other than the background. Now we don't know, because that's kind of a stretch, because that's just CGI 5 seconds of Rooftop Run. But that stage doesn't have anything to interact with, like running up the clock tower like you're doing Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. So fucking cool. Going right down it, or drifting through the streets of Rooftop Run, or going on the rooftops of Rooftop Run. Things like that is what this game needs to make it stand out from the rest of the kart races. Though the team mechanic is really cool, I'll probably talk about that in another video, but this is my biggest concern. Let me know if you've noticed this or not in the comment section below. I want to hear if any of you agree with me or not, or if I'm just pulling things out of my arse and I'm just trying to make up stuff, which I'm not, because I want this game to be genuinely good. Sumo Digital are a really good developer. They made a fantastic racing game, probably one of the best racing games of all time, I think. So good. And they also made games like Snake Pass, which was pretty fun and cute. So they do have my trust, I just need to see more, and if more stages start looking the same as Wisp Circuit, then I'm going to be really concerned. But let me know if you agree with me or not in the comment section below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description. It's a good way to keep up to date with what I'm doing. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. I live stream on there and premiere videos early. Make sure to join the Discord server. It's called the Twipscord server. It's a good way to interact with the community. And last but not least, make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube for more videos like this. I do Sonic, I do Nintendo. It's mainly like news, discussions, and gameplay videos. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're always notified of a new upload. But with all that said, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll definitely make sure to catch you all later.